Hello and welcome to the playthrough video for Dodge the Dice, a party dice game for 2 or more players. I was actually inspired by this design. I saw this a couple years ago on some YouTube channel, and I wanted to redesign it to be more of a party game that played with standard playing cards and a few dice. I've thought about submitting this for the 2022 traditional playing card design contest on Board Game Geek, but the deadline is fast closing and I haven't given other feedback. So I'm going to make this video and see if you guys think it garners enough interest to submit it or not. So as you see here, the rules all come on just one sheet. There aren't a lot of components you need, so let's get right into it. I'm going to move the rules off to a side here. And so the required components are a deck of standard playing cards, 3 6-sided die, and then some way to keep score. You're going to remove a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of any suit from the deck, and you're going to have each player choose a face card. So in this scenario, I'm going to represent 3 different players. And then you're going to place the remaining deck face down in the center of the play area with all the other cards. You're not going to use these cards at all for the rest of the game. And then I usually just put the dice on top of the deck. So that's it for setup. So let me move these characters real quick. All right, so the game is played over a series of rounds, and each round consists of 1 or more rolls. So you're going to start each round by shuffling the 6 numbered cards and dealing them face down in a row next to the deck. Now, each card's position in the row is relative to the deck. So this would be position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Closest being 1, farthest being 6 away. These are going to correspond with the numbers on the dice. Now, before each roll, you're going to have all active players. Active being versus there is player elimination in this game because the games are so short. So you're going to have all active players move their characters above or below any eligible face-down card position in the row. Now, I say face down card position because you're going to see as the game progresses that cards are going to go face up, and that's where characters were eliminated, so you're not going to be able to move to those positions where the cards are face up. Now, multiple players can place their card at the same position, and a player may choose to keep their character at the same position and not move it at all the whole game. So I'm going to represent the Jack of Spades. I'm going to go over the 3. Now, the King could go over the 3 as well, but they're going to pick here, and the Queen's just going to go down here. All right. And then what you're going to do is you're going to roll the dice. Now, you're going to start each round rolling only 1 die, but you're going to be able to add more dice to the roll after a certain event happens, which you'll see below. But let's just start playing the game. So I'm going to roll the dice. Oh, and I'm already out of the game. So I'm going to match the dice result to the card position. If the dice result matches a face-down card position, we're going to flip it face up. And then any players with characters at that position, like me, they are eliminated from the round. So you're going to flip them face down. Now, and then we'll talk about another situation. Now, let's say that a previous roll, this had already been face up. If you roll a 3 again and the card position here, it's already face up, this is where you're going to add another die to every subsequent roll for the rest of the round. So now I'd start rolling 2 dice. Now, that makes it a lot more dangerous to get eliminated from the game and a lot more difficult to dodge the dice. But any remaining active players that weren't eliminated may choose to either stop and score points equal to the total value of all face-up cards in the row and the current dice results, or continue the round for another roll. Now, at the end of the round, a round's going to end once all players have been eliminated or they have stopped to score points. So we still got 2 players in this round, so let's continue. All right, 3 again, and here's the exact scenario. So since I'm going to add another die. So now they're dodging 2 dice. And actually, Queen's going to move over to 1. Oh, and that was a bad decision. So, okay. So the Queen is out, and now the King of Hearts is left. Now the king could stop, and so what he would score if he stopped right now is 4, 5, 1 is 10, 2 and 2, 14. So he could stop at 14. That's a pretty low roll. He's going to move to the 4 and hope that he gets some 5s and 6s. This is risky. Needs 5s and 6s. Wow, what a roll, or what a move. He moved from 5 to 4, and they rolled a 5 and a 2, so they would add the third die. So if they stopped right now, they would have 9, 10, then they'd have 22. So let's say the king would stop there, but let's just see if the king would have made it. So they're going to stop, and now the round would end, and we'd go to the next round. But let's just see if the king would have made it on this last final roll. Wow, they would have scored a ton of points right there. So there is the advantage and some reward if you risk it and stay in. All right, so that's the end of that round. So let's play another round. I'll put those dice back there. Move the character cards. Shuffle the number cards back up. Okay, queen's going to go back to try 6. We're both going to do, we'll do 2 and 3. Okay, let's see if I can make it more. Oh, the king's out already. It's already, he scored 22 points last round, so he's okay for now. All right, there's a 1. Do I want to move? Oh, another 1, so we're going to add another die. Another 3 and a 6. The queen is out. And we're going to add the third die because we rolled a 3. That's the max we can have. I think I'm going to go for one more roll. Come on, no 2s, no 2s, no 2s. Oops, and the king's out. Sorry. No 2s, no 2s. Wow. So we got 4, 5. Wow, so that was an amazing roll. So I got, how many points here? That's 10. We got 10 there, 10 there. So that's 27, right? 27, 36 points. Wow. Remember, we're going up to 100. So I already chunked out 1/3 of the way there. That was a very, very lucky round that I dodged all the dice. And that is how you play Dodge the Dice.